Have you ever felt like life is quietly preparing something special for you? A moment where everything feels possible, where the struggles you face suddenly seem to align into a path forward. For Scorpios, tomorrow is more than just another day. It's a cosmic turning point. But you don't have to be a Scorpio to feel the ripple effect of this energy. Imagine standing on the edge of a breakthrough, ready to embrace the opportunities waiting just for you. Let's take this moment to come together and send waves of positivity to each other. Drop a comment below with your wishes, your dreams, or even just a prayer for good fortune. Let's create a space where we can uplift one another. Together, we can cast away the shadows of difficulty and replace them with hope, strength, and happiness. Write a wish for someone you've never met, and they'll do the same for you. Imagine how powerful that collective energy can be when we all work toward bringing light into each other's lives. This isn't just about horoscopes or predictions, it's about harnessing the power within you to create meaningful change. Today, we'll uncover Scorpio's transformative energy and reveal lessons that apply to all of us, no matter where we are in life. By the end of this journey, you'll not only understand how to unlock your own potential, but also feel the collective support of a community rooting for your success. Let's make this a space of shared blessings and open the door to happiness, abundance, and love for ourselves and for one another. Remember, your comment, your prayer, your positive intention can be the key to someone else's breakthrough. Let's share that energy and watch it multiply. Scorpio is often described as the enigma of the Zodiac. Ruled by the transformative energies of Pluto and the fiery determination of Mars, this sign embodies the paradox of life, both the darkness and the light. If we think of Scorpio as a phoenix, it's not just about its ability to rise from the ashes, but also its understanding that the fire itself is necessary for growth. This process isn't easy. It requires burning away what no longer serves. Take, for example, the House of Windsor, the British royal family. Their history is filled with moments of reinvention. From overcoming scandals to embracing modernity, they've shown resilience much like a Scorpio. When Queen Elizabeth II took the throne, the monarchy faced a world that had changed drastically post-war. Yet her reign redefined the institution, showing that transformation isn't about abandoning tradition, but about adapting with grace. In a similar way, Scorpios are both creators and destroyers. They possess the courage to face life's darkest challenges, be it loss, failure, or fear, knowing that these moments shape their ultimate strength. This isn't about fearlessness, but about embracing fear and allowing it to be a teacher. Scorpios thrive in moments of cosmic alignment, and the upcoming alignment of Jupiter and Mercury isn't just rare, it's revolutionary. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, magnifies potential, while Mercury sharpens focus and clarity. Together, these energies create a window of opportunity for Scorpios to step into their full power. Think of it as being at the edge of a cliff overlooking a vast, untouched land. The potential is endless, but you have to jump to discover what's on the other side. A practical example comes from the tech world. Consider Elon Musk, a figure often associated with innovation. His career has been marked by taking leaps of faith, From PayPal to Tesla to SpaceX, each venture required not just courage, but a willingness to break old cycles and embrace new possibilities. This mirrors the Scorpionic energy at play tomorrow. For Scorpios, this alignment is a call to action. It's a chance to reflect on what's been holding them back and take deliberate steps toward their goals. But why is this so significant? Because the energy of transformation is about alignment, not just with the universe, but with yourself. Scorpios who seize this opportunity can break free from old patterns, whether it's outdated beliefs, unfulfilling relationships, or career stagnation. Scorpio's transformational energy is deeply tied to its relationship with both light and shadow. In Buddhist philosophy, the duality of existence, suffering and joy, darkness and enlightenment, teaches that one cannot exist without the other. The Buddha's journey began with the realization of suffering and ended with enlightenment, but the path in between was one of transformation. A modern, relatable example can be seen in the story of the Kardashian family, whose journey to fame and reinvention has been marked by equal parts scrutiny and success. From personal scandals to building global empires, they've faced their shadows and emerged stronger. This mirrors Scorpio's essence, embracing challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow. In every Scorpio lies the potential for profound self-awareness. They are unafraid to confront their shadows, whether it's jealousy, fear of betrayal, or deep-seated insecurities. This honesty isn't a weakness, but a superpower, allowing them to release what doesn't serve their higher purpose. As a result, they can move forward with clarity and strength. When Jupiter and Mercury align, they act like a compass and a map. Jupiter expands the horizon of possibilities, while Mercury provides the clarity needed to navigate these new terrains. For Scorpios, this alignment means tapping into their natural gift for strategy and focus. It's not about luck, but preparation, meeting opportunity. Consider the Buddha's parable of the farmer and the seed. The farmer plants a seed and nurtures it daily, but the growth process is invisible for weeks. Then one day, the sprout breaks through the ground. The alignment of Jupiter and Mercury is like that moment when the sprout emerges, a culmination of effort and patience. For Scorpios, tomorrow holds the potential for their own sprouting moment, where long-laid plans begin to bear fruit. Transformation at its core is about breaking cycles. Scorpios often find themselves stuck in patterns that no longer serve them, whether it's toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, or fear of failure. But breaking free requires action, not just intention. An inspiring example is the story of Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for 27 years, he used that time not for bitterness, but for transformation. When he emerged, he not only became South Africa's president, but also a global symbol of forgiveness and renewal. This mirrors the Scorpio lesson. Sometimes, the darkest periods are where the seeds of transformation are planted. Tomorrow's alignment offers Scorpios the chance to assess their own cycles and decide which ones to end. Whether it's a personal habit, a professional relationship, or a mindset that no longer serves, letting go creates space for something new. It's not about escaping the past, but integrating its lessons into a stronger, more focused future. In the cosmic symphony, Scorpio's role is that of the alchemist, turning lead into gold, suffering into wisdom, and endings into new beginnings. Tomorrow isn't just about what's happening in the stars, it's about what's happening within you. The question is, will you embrace the transformation? The alignment of Jupiter and Mercury creates a perfect storm of opportunity for Scorpio, amplifying their natural ability to unearth hidden potential and see value where others might overlook it. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, acts like a magnifying glass, highlighting opportunities that have been lingering just outside of perception. Mercury, the planet of intellect and communication, sharpens Scorpio's focus, giving them the precision needed to turn fleeting chances into lasting success. Together, they form a partnership that positions Scorpio not just for wealth, but for transformative stability. This dynamic reminds us of the Rockefeller family, whose rise to financial dominance wasn't just luck, but a masterclass in strategic planning. John D. Rockefeller didn't simply stumble upon oil. He saw the future of energy and acted with precision. Scorpios are similarly equipped to see beyond the immediate, envisioning long-term possibilities, while others focus on short-term gains. Financial transformation for Scorpio isn't about sudden windfalls, it's about deliberate alignment. Like planting a seed and tending to it daily, their success stems from their ability to nurture opportunities patiently, even when immediate results aren't visible. The energy of Jupiter ensures these seeds grow, while Mercury's influence ensures they grow in the right direction. For Scorpios, intuition isn't just a gut feeling, it's a finely tuned compass, forged by their deep connection to life's undercurrents. This ability to sense what others might miss is their superpower, especially in financial matters. Think of the Gucci family, whose fashion empire started as a small leather goods shop. Gucci's intuition about the growing appetite for luxury and craftsmanship laid the foundation for what became one of the world's most iconic brands. Scorpios often find themselves at crossroads where decisions require a leap of faith. Perhaps it's a new investment that feels risky but resonates on a deeper level, or an idea that others dismiss as unrealistic. This is where their intuition shines. The key is learning to trust that inner voice, even when the path ahead isn't fully visible. In Buddhist philosophy, the principle of sati, mindfulness, reminds us to remain aware of the present moment, trusting that clarity arises when we're fully in tune with ourselves. For Scorpios, this translates to paying attention to the subtle signs and feelings that guide them toward opportunities others overlook. A chance meeting, a fleeting thought, or even an unusual coincidence might hold the key to their next big breakthrough. While intuition provides direction, strategy transforms it into actionable steps. Scorpios are naturally bold, willing to take risks that others might shy away from. However, boldness without planning is like setting sail without a map. It's exciting, but can lead to nowhere. Strategic planning anchors Scorpio's courage, giving their actions purpose and direction. Consider the rise of the Samsung Empire in South Korea. Lee Byung-chul, its founder, had the boldness to enter industries beyond his original scope. But every move was calculated. By diversifying into electronics and later mobile technology, Samsung became a global leader. This wasn't random. It was the result of deliberate planning and execution. For Scorpios, writing down financial goals and aligning actions with these goals is crucial. Whether it's creating a budget, researching investment options, or mapping out a career pivot, clarity comes from organization. This process also reduces impulsivity, a potential Achilles heel for Scorpio, by creating a structure that aligns with their long-term vision. One of Scorpio's greatest strengths is their ability to embrace risks, but it's also where they must tread carefully. The thrill of risk can sometimes cloud judgment, leading to decisions that feel exciting in the moment but lack sustainability. This is where Mercury's influence becomes essential, offering the clarity needed to evaluate potential rewards against long-term consequences. Take the story of Warren Buffett, one of the most famous investors in the world. Though not a Scorpio, Buffett exemplifies the balance between risk and reward that Scorpios must master. He has often spoken about the importance of understanding what you're investing in and never risking more than you can afford to lose. For Scorpios, this lesson is particularly relevant. Boldness is a strength, but it should always be tempered by knowledge and preparation. The Buddha's teaching of right effort emphasizes channeling energy toward endeavors that align with one's values and purpose. For Scorpios, this means not just pursuing wealth for its own sake, but ensuring that financial decisions support a deeper goal, whether that's security for loved ones, personal growth, or the freedom to explore creative passions. Much like the Buddha advised his disciples to focus on the middle path, Scorpios must find balance in their pursuit of wealth. Too much focus on material success can lead to burnout or disillusionment, while avoiding financial risks out of fear can result in missed opportunities. The key is mindfulness, ensuring that each step taken reflects their highest intentions. Practical steps for Scorpio's financial transformation. Journal opportunities. Write down every idea, no matter how small. Review them regularly to see which ones resonate most strongly. Create a financial vision board. Visualize your goals, whether it's owning property, starting a business, or achieving debt-free living. Keep it in a place where you see it daily. Set SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals help Scorpios channel their ambition into achievable milestones. In essence, unlocking wealth and opportunities isn't just about chasing financial gain. For Scorpios, it's a deeply personal journey of aligning their inner intuition with outer action. With the cosmic forces of Jupiter and Mercury supporting them, they have the tools to create not only material success, but a life that reflects their truest values. It's not about striking gold once. It's about building a foundation for lasting prosperity. Scorpios have an innate ability to turn adversity into opportunity, and their resilience often shines brightest in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Consider the story of Howard Schultz, the force behind the global coffee empire, Starbucks. Though Schultz isn't a Scorpio, his journey mirrors the essence of Scorpionic resilience. At a critical juncture, Starbucks was on the verge of collapse, weighed down by poor decisions and market instability. Schultz stepped back in as CEO and transformed the business by refocusing on its core mission: connection and community through coffee. This was no accident. It was reinvention born from adversity. Now imagine a Scorpio entrepreneur facing their own crisis. Let's say they owned a boutique travel agency that thrived on personalized vacation experiences, but the pandemic brought their business to a halt. Instead of folding, they turned inward, identifying a niche in virtual travel experiences, offering guided tours through VR platforms, connecting people to destinations from their homes. This pivot not only saved their business, but also introduced a completely new model of travel, earning them recognition in the industry. Reinvention requires trusting in transformation. Scorpios are uniquely positioned to see crises as opportunities to adapt and evolve. Tough times aren't the end, they're the beginning of something greater. Scorpios are known for their emotional depth and complexity, and nowhere is this more apparent than in their relationships. Their natural intensity can lead to both profound love and deep wounds. However, it is through these challenges that Scorpios find their most transformative growth. Consider a young Scorpio navigating the aftermath of a painful breakup. The relationship ended due to betrayal, leaving them feeling shattered and questioning their ability to trust again. At first, they withdrew, much like the Buddha's story of Prince Siddhartha retreating from the palace to confront suffering. Through reflection and mindfulness, the Scorpio began to understand that forgiveness wasn't about excusing the betrayal, but about freeing themselves from the weight of resentment. They reached out to their ex, not to rekindle the relationship, but to acknowledge the pain and express gratitude for the lessons learned. This act of vulnerability became a catalyst for their personal growth. They channeled their energy into writing, creating a blog that resonated with thousands of readers who had faced similar heartbreak. Their journey of healing not only brought clarity to their own emotions, but also created a community of shared experiences. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's a path to deeper connection and personal freedom. By embracing forgiveness, Scorpios can turn emotional pain into a source of strength and clarity. Both stories highlight a central theme in Scorpio resilience: the willingness to confront life's shadows and emerge stronger. This balance between shadow and light is reflected in the Buddhist concept of anicca, or impermanence. Just as the seasons change, so do our lives, and Scorpios excel at adapting to these cycles. Take, for example, the Kennedy family, whose name is synonymous with both triumph and tragedy. They faced devastating losses, from the assassinations of John F. Kennedy and Robert F. Kennedy to personal family tragedies. Yet they continuously reinvented their legacy, contributing to politics, philanthropy, and culture. Their resilience mirrors Scorpio's ability to find meaning in pain and use it as a foundation for growth. For Scorpios, resilience isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about integrating those experiences into a stronger, more authentic self. It's about recognizing that every ending carries the seed of a new beginning, much like the phoenix rising from its ashes. Practical takeaways for building resilience: embrace change. Change is inevitable, but growth is optional. Scorpios thrive when they lean into transformation rather than resist it. Find your purpose. During challenging times, Focus on what drives you. For the Scorpio entrepreneur, it was delivering connection through virtual travel. For the young Scorpio, it was helping others heal. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't about the other person. It's about liberating yourself. Scorpios often find their greatest growth through releasing resentment. Scorpio's resilience shines as a beacon for all of us. It's a reminder that no matter how dark life may seem, there is always the potential for light and growth. Whether through reinvention, emotional healing, or embracing impermanence, Scorpios show us how to turn life's challenges into opportunities for transformation. Scorpios possess a heightened sense of awareness that enables them to perceive patterns and connections others might overlook. This ability to attune to synchronicities, repeating numbers, chance meetings, or unexpected opportunities reveals messages from the universe that guide them toward alignment and purpose. These moments aren't random. They're whispers from the cosmos encouraging Scorpios to trust their intuition and act decisively. Imagine a Scorpio considering a career change but feeling uncertain. Over a week, they repeatedly encounter the number 111, see an article about successful career pivots, and meet someone who casually mentions a job opening in their dream field. These events, taken together, are a nudge from the universe, a reminder to step forward with confidence. In Buddhist teachings, signs often come to those on a spiritual path, such as Siddhartha seeing the 4 passing sights: an old man, a sick man, a corpse, and an ascetic, that awakened his journey to enlightenment. For Scorpios, these signs point not only to external opportunities, but also to internal truths, urging them to explore their own depths. Scorpios can strengthen their connection to these synchronicities by keeping a journal. Write down any recurring patterns, unusual encounters, or meaningful dreams. Reflect on what these might mean in the context of current challenges or decisions. Over time, this practice helps connect the dots, offering clarity and direction. Scorpios often struggle with their dual nature, a desire to control outcomes and a deeper understanding that transformation requires surrender. This push and pull between holding on and letting go is central to their spiritual journey. Consider the way leaves fall in autumn. Trees don't cling to their leaves out of fear of bareness. They release them gracefully, knowing the cycle of renewal will bring fresh growth in spring. For Scorpios, letting go of old habits, relationships, or beliefs that no longer serve them is akin to this natural shedding. It's not a loss, but a preparation for something new. A Scorpio might hold tightly to a high-paying job that drains them emotionally because it feels secure. However, when they choose to let go, despite the uncertainty, they find themselves opening a small business that not only sustains them financially, but also fulfills them on a deeper level. The Buddha taught that clinging to impermanent things causes suffering. By practicing detachment, non-attachment, individuals free themselves from the cycles of craving and aversion. Scorpios can embody this wisdom by embracing the idea that surrendering control is not defeat, but an act of trust in life's greater flow. Mindful reflection. Take 10 minutes daily to meditate or reflect on what you're holding on to that might no longer serve you. This could be a belief, a relationship, or even a fear. Symbolic rituals. letting go can feel more tangible with rituals. For instance, write down what you're ready to release on a piece of paper, then burn it as a symbolic act of surrender. Trust the process. When faced with uncertainty, remind yourself of past moments when releasing control led to unexpected growth or opportunities. Scorpios are naturally drawn to power, whether it's personal mastery, influence, or control over their circumstances. However, true power comes not from grasping, but from flowing. The more they learn to trust their instincts and the rhythms of life, the more they align with their spiritual strength. Take the Rothschild family, whose financial empire required strategic control but also adaptability to changing markets and global landscapes. Like the Rothschilds, Scorpios must balance careful planning with the ability to adapt when life takes unexpected turns. Practice finding balance by asking two key questions before making a major decision. What aspects of this situation can I control, and how can I manage them wisely? What aspects are beyond my control, and how can I release my attachment to their outcome? By embracing the spiritual side of their nature, Scorpios unlock their full potential for growth and transformation. Synchronicities guide their path, while the balance of control and surrender allows them to move through life with grace and resilience. Like the cycles of nature, they learn that letting go is not an end, but a beginning, a chance to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their true purpose. Scorpios are renowned for their ability to forge connections that go beyond surface-level interactions. They seek authenticity, desiring relationships where truth, vulnerability, and emotional depth take center stage. This intensity can be both their greatest strength and their most profound challenge. Scorpios don't shy away from difficult conversations. They thrive in moments where others might retreat, diving into the uncomfortable truths that lie beneath the surface. This openness often fosters bonds that are deeply meaningful and transformative for both parties. Consider the example of Michelle and Barack Obama, a couple often admired for their authentic connection. Their shared journey through challenges, from personal growth to the pressures of public life, exemplifies the scorpionic energy of emotional transparency. Like a Scorpio couple, they demonstrate that a foundation of honesty and trust can weather storms and inspire mutual growth. In a more personal sense, imagine a Scorpio couple who faced a breach of trust, such as financial dishonesty or emotional withdrawal. Rather than walking away, they committed to healing through radical honesty and vulnerability. By openly discussing their fears, frustrations, and hopes, they rebuilt not only trust, but also a deeper sense of connection than before. Scorpios teach us that relationships thrive when both parties feel safe enough to be seen for who they truly are. Authenticity isn't always easy. It requires courage, patience, and the willingness to embrace uncomfortable truths. While Scorpio's emotional depth is a strength, it can also create challenges. Their intensity often leads to heightened emotions, which can manifest as possessiveness, fear of abandonment, or a tendency to hold grudges. These traits, when unchecked, may strain their connections, even with those they deeply care about. Learning to balance passion with mutual respect is crucial for Scorpios. They must recognize that their desire for closeness should never come at the expense of their partner's autonomy or freedom. Imagine a Scorpio woman in a long-term relationship who feels threatened by her partner's increasing time spent at work. Initially, this manifests as possessiveness, frequent check-ins, arguments over perceived neglect. But through self-reflection, she realizes her fears stem from past experiences of being left behind, not from her current partner's actions. By communicating openly about these fears, she transforms her possessiveness into an opportunity for deeper understanding, both of herself and her partner. The Kennedy family, known for their close-knit relationships, often walked a fine line between loyalty and control. Patriarch Joseph Kennedy's intense involvement in his children's lives sometimes bordered on overbearing. Yet his commitment to their success also created a legacy of resilience and loyalty. This duality mirrors Scorpio's need to balance intensity with freedom in relationships. Practical steps for growth. Practice emotional regulation. When emotions run high, Scorpios can benefit from mindfulness practices like deep breathing or journaling before reacting. Communicate needs clearly. Instead of assuming a partner understands their feelings, Scorpios should articulate their fears and desires without judgment. Celebrate independence. Recognize that true connection is strengthened when both partners maintain their individuality and personal growth. Vulnerability is the cornerstone of meaningful relationships for Scorpios. They are most fulfilled in connections where both parties are willing to share their raw, unfiltered selves. This level of openness can feel intimidating, but it is also profoundly rewarding. In Buddhist philosophy, the story of Vesantara, a prince who gave away everything, including his family, to cultivate compassion, reflects the power of vulnerability. For Scorpios, this willingness to let down their guard and trust others mirrors Vesantara's act of surrender. True connection comes when they allow themselves to be seen, even in their most vulnerable moments. Relationships, like anything in life, require resilience to weather inevitable challenges. Scorpios are naturally equipped for this, as their capacity for introspection allows them to confront problems head-on. They recognize that challenges are not the end of a relationship, but an opportunity for growth and renewal. A Scorpio man may face a conflict with his partner about differing career aspirations. Rather than avoiding the issue, he initiates a heartfelt discussion about how they can support each other's dreams while maintaining a strong bond. This willingness to engage directly, even in difficult conversations, strengthens the relationship over time. Scorpios exemplify the beauty of meaningful connections. Their depth, intensity, and courage in facing challenges head-on make them extraordinary partners. However, their journey toward balanced relationships also serves as a lesson for everyone. Love and connection thrive when rooted in authenticity, vulnerability, and mutual respect. By balancing their passion with understanding, Scorpios can build bonds that not only withstand the test of time, but also elevate both themselves and their partners. Scorpios thrive on transformation, a quality deeply rooted in their ability to navigate life's cycles of endings and new beginnings. This adaptability mirrors nature itself, seasons changing, rivers carving through rock, and forests regenerating after a wildfire. For Scorpios, and indeed for all of us, growth is not linear, but cyclical, requiring the courage to let go of what no longer serves us. The story of the Ford family and the iconic rise of Ford Motor Company offers a lesson in resilience. Henry Ford's early ventures in automobile manufacturing failed repeatedly, yet he embraced each failure as a stepping stone to refine his vision. His ability to adapt, to let go of outdated models and reimagine the future, ultimately gave birth to the assembly line and modern car manufacturing. This resilience embodies the Scorpio spirit, thriving through transformation. In a more personal sense, consider a person who clings to a job they've outgrown because it feels secure. They resist change, fearing the uncertainty of starting over. However, by letting go and pursuing a role aligned with their passion, they could find themselves in a career that not only supports them financially, but also fulfills them emotionally. The Buddha's journey to enlightenment began with his ability to leave behind his princely life and embrace the unknown. This act of surrender, releasing what was comfortable, allowed him to uncover deeper truths about life and human suffering. Similarly, our willingness to adapt and release attachments opens doors to growth and transformation. Identify one area in your life where you've resisted change. Ask yourself, what might I gain by letting go? What opportunities could emerge if I embraced the unknown? Write down one small step you can take today to move toward change. Scorpio energy teaches us the importance of acting with intention, aligning our actions with our values to create meaningful transformation. When we approach life with purpose, we tap into a source of strength that fuels not just achievement, but fulfillment. The Rothschild family, one of the world's most renowned banking dynasties, exemplifies the power of intention. Their financial empire wasn't built on random decisions, but on a clear, long-term vision to create wealth that spanned generations. Each action, whether investing, networking, or innovating, was deliberate and aligned with their overarching values of family legacy and influence. In an everyday context, imagine someone setting the intention to build healthier relationships. Instead of passively waiting for connections to improve, they begin communicating openly, setting boundaries, and showing appreciation for the people in their life. These intentional actions, however small, lead to deeper and more fulfilling relationships. The principle of Sammasankappa, right intention in the Eightfold Path, teaches that our thoughts and motivations shape our reality. When our intentions are rooted in kindness, wisdom, and compassion, they lead to actions that benefit both ourselves and others. Practical steps to harness intention. Clarify your values. Write down 3 values that matter most to you: family, growth, creativity, etc. Set aligned goals. For each value, set one goal that reflects it. For example, if family is a priority, commit to spending one evening a week with loved ones. Act purposefully. Before making decisions, ask yourself, does this align with my values and long-term vision? Think about a major goal you've set for yourself. Is it truly aligned with your core values, or is it shaped by external pressures or societal expectations? Adjust your approach as needed to reflect your authentic intentions. The beauty of Scorpio energy lies in its balance of adaptability and intention. while adaptability allows us to flow with life's changes. Intention ensures that our actions remain purposeful. This interplay creates a powerful dynamic, the ability to evolve without losing sight of who we are and what we stand for. Take the nation of Japan, a country that embodies the harmony between tradition and modernization. Post-World War II, Japan rebuilt itself by blending resilience and innovation. The country adapted to a new global order while staying true to its cultural roots, emerging as an economic powerhouse. This balance of adaptability and intention is a lesson for individuals as well. Evolve, but stay aligned with your core values. Adaptability, growth requires letting go of what no longer serves us. Resilience, challenges are opportunities for reinvention and renewal. Intention, align your actions with your values to create meaningful transformation. Reflection, take time to examine where you resist change and how you can act with greater purpose. By embracing these lessons, we can navigate life's cycles with the wisdom and strength of Scorpio energy, turning every ending into a new beginning and every action into a step toward alignment with our true selves. As we come to the end of this journey, remember that luck and transformation are not limited to the stars. They're within all of us. We each carry the power to bring happiness into our lives and the lives of others. Let's turn this moment into an opportunity to share that power with the world. I invite you to leave a comment below, not just for yourself, but for someone else too. Share your wishes, dreams, and prayers for luck and happiness. Let's come together as a community to pray for one another, to lift each other up, and to sweep away the burdens of hardship. Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to feel supported and inspired. Imagine the ripple effect we can create, one kind wish leading to another, spreading positivity far and wide. Together, we can transform this space into a sanctuary of hope and good fortune. Let's not just wish for our own happiness, let's pray for abundance, love, and success for everyone here. If this message has touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe to The Inner Secrets. Let's keep this energy alive, sharing insights and positivity that help us all grow and thrive. May every wish you write here come back to you tenfold, bringing joy, prosperity, and peace. Together, let's create a community that uplifts and supports one another. Leave your prayer, your wish, your hope, and let's watch as we bring light into each other's lives.